and again well taken by the keeper. Still 7 without loss. And here's Hay again. And that's punched off the back foot, square of the offside. Lovely shot. And that's the first 4 of the day. As Lewis takes strike. Can be quite explosive is Kennard Lewis. Let's see if he starts that way or will give himself a chance. Well, he does start that way. Off the back foot, punching out with not a straight bat. And an indication of the fear he drives in opposing bowlers. The fact that Medoff was, see where he pitches this one. Again, back of a length and worked out towards the mid-wicket region. Can't score. And Kennard Lewis just taps away. 14 for 1 is the score. Gordon bowls again. Oh, that's flicked away out towards him on that fine leg. And oh, that was careless. That was absolute shambles of a feeling. His line. He does, but that is worked away out towards long on, and that will go all the way for 6. Officially now, Mr. Scorer. 26 for 1. Lewis is trying to guide that, and he's edging. Is he? They are feeling, but umpire says not out. This time he's punching off the back foot. Lovely shot. This could run all the way to the boundary. It's a very quick outfield, and that's 4 lovely runs that we haven't seen the man at long leg yet. That's a quick run to mid-wicket. This could be tight. Single taken. The man at mid-wicket, Lewis, 17 from 7, is about to take strike. Lewis, 17 from 7, is about to take strike. Down. Drive, square, that is 4. That one was too much up to Carlos Brown. Here's Lewis. How will he treat the left arm spin of Francis? Inside edge onto pad. Well, never going to get. And again, can't score. Francis again. And this time it's slapped over. Widest long on. Let's see where that has gone. It's gone for 6. Concerned. Francis, how will you respond, sir? That's down the leg side, and that's swatted away. That is the 50. Put to the sword here. Here he is again. And off the back foot comes Lewis, respecting that one. May have just kept a little low as well. But that was 2 for 1. It's the Senior Cup final. Lewis is getting a quicker one. Flatter, faster. For Hay, 1 for 14 from 5. Carlos Brown takes strike. Good delivery. Pitch top and wow, oh my goodness.
And he bowls and it sits through the offside and it is 4 runs. That's a lovely shot showing no. It's on 28 from 21. And he now bowls to Brown and he plays it onto the leg side. They think of a single, but it was fielded at square leg there and there's no run. Score remains. Francis again bowls and he's on the back foot and hits it in the offside and it's half stop there. They take one, they're thinking of a second, it's close, but they're going to get it quite easily. 2 runs. Big strong man, Jamie Hay, bowls to the big strong man and he down the leg side, flicks at it, it's a stifle bowls and Lewis is forward and that one jumps on him and they go through for a quick single, it goes on to the onside and that was a good delivery. And 2-6 at this level is fairly brisk scoring. It's Francis bowls now full pitch and he drives it into the offside and they take one. They should get at least 2 here and they go through for the second and they get 2 runs which and Francis bowls again and he sweeps this one and it goes into the boundary down towards the fine leg boundary 4 runs. That's a lovely shot there by Lewis and he's really looking good and he's taking a liking to Francis. Long leg on a square leg. Bowls and good length is a loud appeal for caught behind, not out. Because to Brown and he hits it nicely into the outside but it's well fielded and good feeling there. And there is no run. And because again, both run, and that's on the short side. It's nicely played to backward square, and they get an easy single. Yes, he got on top of that one and Dakers. Goes again and hits it in the air, and that will go into the long one boundary. It goes into the boundary now. Want to get a wicket at this time, but of course St. Catherine has other ideas. Dakers bowler again to his, and it's loud appeal for LBW, and he's giving out as Dakers bowl to Hyatt Senior, and that's a good delivery, and goes towards the boundary, beats the keeper. It goes into the boundary, 4-run signal, so that was an edge, and it went for Francis now bowls, and look at he swings at that. There's an appeal for, he's out, caught behind. My goodness. So it's Anthony Dakers who got a wicket in his first over, bowled 2 no balls, was struck for 4 twice, and he comes in now to bowl to Carlos Brown, and he's hit it in the air. The fielder comes forward, dives, and it dropped just short. St. Catherine so far. Dakers bowl, that's a good delivery. It's him on the pad and rolls onto the, and Dakers will be continuing, and he bowl into Trevor Williams, who is not yet off the mark. He bowls full pitch delivery, and that's down the leg side as Anthony Dakers bowls to Williams, and he's that's what we call the iron ball. He tries to hit it on the offside, and it trickles. He bowls on the back foot, hits it through the offside, and the fielder will not get it hit. It goes into the boundary, 4 runs. I love the shot, and it's sometime now that we have minutes before lunch. Francis now bowls, and Brown on the back foot and hits it down towards long on, and they get an easy, they walk a single. I know they're trying to commit suicide, but they were sent back, just a single. As Dakers now bowls to Williams, who's not yet off the mark, and he drives it. Oh my goodness me, that's a lovely shot, but straight to the fielder. And Dakers bowls to Williams, and he puts on the onside. He should be off the mark now. Take a single. Let's wait on. Remains on 88 for 3. Francis to Trevor Williams on the back foot, hits it in the onside, and this time they get 1. They're thinking about it. They took the first one quickly, and they feel the fumbles, and they get 2 quite easily. And Williams now moves on to 3. Francis to Williams, and his forward player beaten outside the off stump, and the keeper misses that. And the poise at this time with St. Kensington C.C. being asked to bat there, 90 for 3, just on the stroke of lunch, as Dakers comes in, bowls to Brown, and it's bowled him. We thought it was probably not a good decision, but now we see they have really fought back. And Dakers goes to the new batsman, and he just plays it on. Oh my goodness me, and Williams was halfway down the pitch thinking of a single, and he went 20 for 4. Royal not yet off the mark. Williams on 3. Dakers bowls, and he's beaten outside the off stump.
Was wicketless. This is driven. Lovely shot down towards extra cover. They can only get 1 though. You almost think that that shot deserves. Williams is pushing that one out towards mid wicket. They come through for a single. Gordon over the wicket. That's punched out towards the man at mid wicket. Did very well from over, well, round the wicket. Gets a single as Royal. And this is a careless overthrow. Clearly no need for that, absolutely. And Royal gets a second run. Here's Francis again. Off the back foot, punched, and again Francis does some excellent work. A good first innings total may very well depend on this pair. Here is Gordon, and that's slapped out towards the man at backward point as that Royal advanced a little bit at Gordon. To keep Royal back in his crease with a short ball or 2. driven back at the bowler. This is a lovely shot. They got one. This could be two. Won't get to the boundary. It does not. I think that's careless batting. They should have been back for a third. So here's Royal once more. And this time he's forward, right back at the bowler. Francis to Royal. Royal is hit on the pad, clearly going down leg side. Francis and Royal down the track and punches out towards long off. This could get close. No, the long off fielder did well. But that was very, very nicely played. Good use of the decent shot. Struck on the pad. Has taken none for 33 from his 7.1 into Royal. And that's caught over the slips. That's gone down to third man for 4. It was deliberately played, 12 from 23 deliveries. As Gordon to Royal again. Advancing and whips this over mid-wicket. What a lovely shot that was. It has gone all the way for 4 deliveries. As Gordon to Royal again. Advancing and whips this over mid-wicket. What a lovely shot that was. It has gone all the way for 4. That was really nicely played. None for 41 is Nicholson Gordon in his 8th over. Again an advance, and this time Gordon didn't like it. Just not being able to keep the scoreboard ticking off the back foot, and again right off the middle of the bat, but again picks out the fieldsman. Francis bowls and Williams is driving, but the man at mid-on was trying to knock it down, but it trickles out to the long on fieldsman. One more to Williams. He's on 7. Maybe the instruction is rather than hit that hard, just drop it and let's come through for the single. Here is Gordon to Williams. This time he's over the top. Maybe that was the message from and then gets a full delivery. Or could this be the bumper? Gordon from over. Well, it is the bumper. Up. Oh my goodness.
And he will be bowling to Williams. Well, in the air, and he's out caught. As he bowls to Bennett, and he hits it out towards mid-wicket. The fielder is coming around. He stops it, and they get 2 runs. Was in the air for some time, and the fielder was Bennett settles now. Dwayne Bennett, that is. Jamie Hay bowls to him, and that's a good delivery. Digs it out. He's on 6. Very busy little player. Let's see how he play against the spin. He was very aggressive against the pace. As Francis bowls to him, flighted, and he hits it in the air. The fielder is coming around. He should take the catch. He's out. He's caught down in the deep on the mid-wicket. The first delivery of spin. And this delivery will be the half century of deliveries for him. He would much prefer if it was the runs. So he has space now. Good stop by the keeper now. Or it's Hay. Jamie Hay. He comes in now, bowls, and that's a good delivery, and he bowls to Williams. Full pitch delivery, and he hits it. And this one going towards the mid-wicket boundary. The fielder comes around. He gives up now. The ball goes into the boundary. 4 runs. So less movement at this time as he comes in. Bowls to Williams. Full pitch delivery, and he hits this one high and hard. And that is going, and it's gone. And it's signaled about now by the umpire. 6 runs. And nice shade at this time, and breeze blowing across to cool you down. As Francis bowls to Williams on the back foot and finds the fielder, but the fielder wasn't too pleased, so he kicked it away, allowing him to get a single, and takes the score to 134. Okay. There's a bowling change. As Dacre's coming back, he's from the other end now, and he bowls, and William hits it into the onside. They take one. They're thinking of a second, and Laws is running without his bat. Of course, he runs much faster without it, so they get 2 runs. 3. Okay, so 2 slip and a gully as Dacres comes in on bowls to Laws. And he jumps on the back foot, and it hits him on his pad, and he tries for a quick single. The keeper comes around and shies at the stump, misses it by him. He hops a little bit and comes in, getting to his work and bowls. And he flicks it through the onside in front of square. It goes into the boundary now. 4 runs. My apologies, Mr. Laws. That was a beautiful shot. And the pace was now for 6. And Laws is looking a little more comfortable. But let's see as Dakers comes in now and bowls short, and he's on the back foot, pushing the outside. And
A bit more aggressive at the young Laws. Here is the Carlos Brathwaite look-alike. Oh, that is it. Now they have learned a bumper, and he fended it.
enticing more if you have one slip. So let's see.
Here is, oh that was
me.
short and coming for 20. So he's certainly been the pick of the bowlers for Kensington.
Definitely. Oh, yeah,
That's short again. Now you could hear the grunt with quite effectively here. Here we go again. This time it's up and it's driven and dropped that short leg, was it? Inside edge, he was looking to hit towards cover. And the ball peeling off the inside edge. The man at short leg
I think he got up too early.
couldn't hold on to the fieldsman earlier on his innings. He's to a large extent improved on that. Down the track and heaves that. And dropped by the man at long off. The ball just went through his hands, but you call it right, Mr. Davis. He would be coming out prepared to give you a single anywhere on the leg side.
Right.
Day occurs. That's driven out towards the offside. He'll
They
take
should
one.
get 2.
And they'll come back for a second. That's good running.
Right, very good running there.
Whatever is on offer.
I think he should form the strike because 7 wickets down.
Boy, that was a dangerous. And we're in his 8th over. So he's certainly been the pick of the Kensington bowlers. Here's Ito Williams, who pulls in the air. Nobody will get to that. And that's one time when it's an advantage not to have middled the ball.
Oh, yes.
Is it going to be another searing bumper?
It's going to go in the air and outside. No one will catch
Let's see. It's a bluff. No slip. Out towards third man. No, well, only one slip. If you're going to pitch, will not hook that deep.
And
here's Dakers. Wait, that's another good delivery.
Man.
Quick. So that man could be brought in to a catching position somewhere. He's driving a full pitch delivery. That's a lovely shot.
Yes,
Could cut to the
will not reach
boundary.
the boundary.
It does not. Pulled up just inside, but they'll be coming back for 3. Wasn't the greatest of
Some of them bowled twice before.
Redwood, yeah. So here is the national leg spinner played this year in first class cricket. Well, his first delivery swept around towards backward square. Maybe that's why they were bringing him on. Well played.
After how many overs?
Well, we are in the 42nd over now.
Wow.
Oh, that one was the sometimes. Look at that. That one certainly spun and bounced. Beat the keeper short and pulled away in the air. What a miss. That's gone for 4. Oh, a little strange. Redwood bowls and Leslie. Oh, that's a waft.
Oh, my goodness.
Bowling him.
He's bowled?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
That was just a horrible shot. Just a airy-fairy waft at a ball.
And he was doing so well.
Yes. Let's take a look at this one, and then you can getting the ball so late because he's fairly useful.
Well, he's the captain.
Through and around. Well, yeah. So he, oh, what a delivery that was.
Yes, I remember when he played for
senior players this year in first class cricket.
Right. With time, he's going to be really
Once
good.
he learns how not to bowl bad balls.
Right.
Look at that. That was properly flight.
Over 200 in this over.
Right, so Alex Hines now to Williams. Williams is
That's
well,
it.
and now it's a very even game here in terms of both teams feeling that they would have done pretty well. They are appealing, not out.
It is dropped.
Dropped again?
Let me see. Let's look at the replay. The reaction from but
very diplomatically said, Mr. Davis. Here's Redwood again. And he pulls that in the air. Could this be out caught? Well, he is. What do you make of this? Wendell Bailey? Wendell Bailey is the new batsman. Well, Wendell Bailey is showing that
Bailey can play
the wicket column as well.
Okay, let's see.
Round the wicket to Bailey. Bailey struck on the pad. This is tight. He's
yes,
gone.
and it's a bit of a goal.
to Lug. Drives up towards long on and gone. It is for 6. So I was wondering why start with a long on to an opening pace. Left arm continue. The left arm pace would have already represented Jamaica at the under-19 level. Here's he over the wicket to bowl to Lug, and Lug is driving out towards long off. That is a lovely shot. That's gone for 4, you know. Then his team would have eaten away a lot of what they have to chase. Renford bowls, and Lug is driving again out towards the offside. He didn't even bother to move. And here is Requain Renford again from over the wicket to bowl to Lug, and he's cutting. This is 4 more. You can't pitch up, and if you're short like that, and a little chattering, you can hear people like Dan Zahayat even from here as Lewis now. And that's worked away. That's an appeal that they will never get. Ball always sliding away down to the leg side. Let's see the 6. Here is Royal, and this one is steered out towards the widest point. They should be coming back for 2. And that's 2 runs to the young Hines, who was 23. He's scoring at a runner ball, while Corey Hines is on 2 from 10. How did that not bowl him? They're appealing. No, the umpire says no. Minute stroke play. Can he correct that on this one? This time from round the wicket. Better. But the batsman again was not.
As Royal bowls, and he drives it, and well, he half stops it, and it goes down to long on, and they get an easy single. As Royal bowls, and he drives it, and well, he half stops it, and it goes. As Lewis now bowls to Hines, full pitch delivery, and he drives it through the offside, and it's going to go into the boundary now. That's a lovely shot there, and the first time that he comes up to him, and he has been timing the ball very well as he bowls now full pitch, and he's forward, hits it on that side. Lovely shot there all along the carpet, and they take an easy single, and they feel make a hush of it. My goodness me, what is happening there? Let us wait and see. Let's have the replay. No. Bowls to Corey Hines. It's hit him on the pad. There's a stifled appeal. After 10 overs. And Royal will continue. Full pitch delivery. Comes forward. Gets some inside edge. Run down to backward square. They take one. They're thinking of a second, but Lug refuse. Can see the Slips and everybody trying to get them upbeat as Royal comes in bowls. And it seemed like it's 1/2 chance at forward short leg, which rushed to the fielder, Hines Jr. as Royal comes in, and Lug just puts it back on the offside, and Lug is playing a very responsible. Okay, and he drives it into the offside. And there is no run. The score remains on 44 without loss. Person is critical in this match, and it's just 2 days. As Royal comes in and bowls, and he sweeps his loud appeal, and it goes down towards short, fine leg. Let's wait and see. Leg by signal by the umpire.
Umpires, they get good pay.
My goodness me, that was a good delivery. And that was a Yorker, and he dug it out.
I'm liking the approach from...
quite difficult to play.
Yeah, left arm spinners are usually tight, and he is. This is driven out towards cover. That's gone. That's 4. This youngster Duar, as you said, Mr. Davis, can be quite... He's not afraid to impose himself on opposing bowlers. There he goes again. And again, this could run halfway back. They definitely will get 2. And they could turn for the 3rd as well. 1 for the throw, as we used to say.
Well done. Good running.
It's not like he's a dasher.
Right.
That is... Oh, what a drop catch that was.
That was straight to the
should have been
fielder.
taken.
And I saw the approach. I know he was going to drop it. He pushed the ball rather than just taking it in. That's a surprise to me.
Yeah, why would you take Javier Royal off? Maybe
Because he just got a wicket.
yeah. Maybe because two left-handers at the crease.
Yeah.
They're
And
appealing.
maybe this is why.
And it's in absolutely no rush whatsoever. But then it's not necessary. Ah, that's a good delivery. That's spinning across the right for a wicket or two.
Definitely.
Brings Dwyer back on strike.
Oh,
That
my
is
goodness me.
edged past the man at slip. They are coming back for the second.
Did it touch the wicketkeeper's glove?
Has all the shots, but for now he's just biding his time.
Oh, yes.
Trying to stay patient.
Not so easy for him, though.
No, it doesn't come natural. This time he steers it for one. Well, he's coming back for a second. They're appealing.
A full strike of the ball.
And Hines opens up the shoulders. Where did that come from? And that's
Runs.
gone for 4.
That one came out of the blue.
And Hines has epitomized that 19 from 66.
Oh, yes.
This time he's swinging over towards middle wicket. And that's gone for 4.
And he's
all of
opening
a
up
sudden,
now. Yes. Pitch, he can now take risk because he understands the bounce and everything. And
this time it's 4 more. It's a glance that will
go
run
into the boundary.
fine leg boundary.
4 runs, huh?
And that's trick. Carlos Brown's experiment to the left batsman will probably have to end.
Yeah,
Oh, this could be a run out. The wire facing.
Oh,
Yeah, come on.
that's
You can't
on the leg
compete for that.
side. To be a good battle here. And we come close to closer play, but cricket is always so interesting, especially near closer play.
Lost to the wire. Again short and oh, that was mines.
Right.
Look at him on the
Very
defensive
positive.
shot. Well, not that. That was down the leg side. But I like his footwork.
Seems to be quite aggressive too.
You never know. Francis
This
facing
keeper
Carlos
is
Brown.
out there.
In his 6th over now, none for 23. That hits the edge. But
Then you never had the sense at that time.
they're appealing for one down the leg side. They're not going to get that. Let's see if there's laws to Dwyer. Dwyer is hit on the boot.
Let's see that
Was
replay.
there-
Afternoon. Trail.
Yeah.
They trail by 109 at this time.
So that's another 14 runs away.
Has been fortunate too. I just said they're not going after the bowling.
Yeah, single taken. I think Hyatt at mid wicket there just couldn't knock it down.
That's Hyatt. Okay.
Is that?
Has been fortunate too. I just said they're not going after the bowling.
Yeah, single taken. I think Hyatt at mid wicket there just couldn't knock it down.
That's Hyatt. Okay.
Is that? Probably not. Or it is. He's taken a little while to get overtime.
Every delivery.
Every single ball. Royal bowls and driven back at the bowler, and now he spears it back.
And then, oh,
So they are going steadily. Oh, that was a
good
proper delivery.
whoa.
It spun him, rush you, young man.
and
That one was flighted and over the top and hit out towards the long off region. And the
Was
batsman
it a chance?
cricket boring because it's not T20 and
Right.
dancing curls. And
Because wow, that was close. Oh my
but
goodness
this is
me!
cricket for me.
This is it into the offside,
that's a
and
lovely
it
shot.
take one. It going
That
towards the
could go all the
boundary.
way to the cover
fielder's
boundary.
going
It
after
will,
it. It
in fact,
goes
get there.
very close to the boundary,
And that's 4
and
runs.
the fielder gives up now, and that is 4 runs. This is anticlimax. So